Thank you. So I want to talk about health issues.
Let them hear you.
I want to talk about health issues and how to deal with them. So I'm...
Give it a rest.
Yeah, well, that's why I'll tell you why. Because
Next. That's the hardest thing, because something that affects you or something that you're aware of, it's not easy to get your mind off what is. And with your mind on what is...
Well, I thought I did. There was something, and I just, okay, it's going to go away. I'm not thinking about it. And I wasn't really thinking about it at all and concentrating about it at all. And then, let's say, some few months later...
Don't ask us to accept that you're the one exception in all of the universe. And so your mind must not be off of it, yes?
Well, I thought my mind was not on it, and I really let it go. And then,
and yet we're still talking about it.
Sorry?
We're still talking about it. It's a hard thing to hear, isn't it? How can I let the question go and start watching for evidence of the solution? And when I'm looking for evidence of the solution and not finding evidence of the solution, then I slip back into evidence of the absence of the solution. So that's that tricky dance, isn't it? So that's why it's easier to get off the subject. Do you believe that you've asked? Do you believe that the solution that you've asked for that you believe you've asked?
Oh, yes.
Do you believe that there's a vortex that is working on your behalf? So do you believe that the answer is already underway? You believe the solution's underway?
Yes.
Well, then what more is there for you to do? Then what more is there for you to do?
Well, I thought
because your attention to it isn't doing it. What more is there for you to do? Guess there's nothing more for me to do except to just accept that it's underway and let it be, and let it be. Just let it be. Not get in the way anymore. Let it be. And how do you know you're letting it be? You're not worried about it. Yeah.
Well, to say it again, I thought I really wasn't worrying about it. And then some months later, it was still an issue where I thought, no, it could have been gone because I wasn't really mattering about it.
It's hard to hear this, isn't it? It's really hard to hear it. And we know it's hard to hear because manifestation means so much to all of you that the now manifestation, you might say, oh, let's talk about it from this standpoint. You might say, Abraham, this manifestation is who I am. It's what I've got. In fact, it's all I've got. This is where I am. This is where I am. And we say, that's part of where you are, but there's a bigger part of where you are over here in a vibrational place. And you say, yeah, but I can't see that part of me. So I'm going to concentrate on this part of me. And we say, well, does this part of you have everything that you want? Is this part of you the most that you have become? Or is this part of you lagging a little bit behind this part of you? And then you argue with us, well, but this part of me is the part that's most easy for me to see. Because it's manifested, and now it's manifested, it feels so real. And we say, we know it feels real, but your attention to it keeps holding it in this reality. You getting this? So if you've got something in this reality that you want to let go, then you got to look someplace other than this reality, because as long as you're looking here, you're holding it here. Or if there's something not present in this reality, you've got to stop looking at the missing things in this reality, because it holds those things missing in this reality. And you are so patient with us because we come to you and here you are, flesh, blood, and bone. Here you are with all this tangible around you. And we say, let's forget about the tangible. And you say, okay. And then we say, if you will forget about the tangible and focus upon the intangible, if you'll forget about the conditions and focus upon the unconditions, if you will focus so much less on what is and instead focus on what's coming, then what is will change. And so you say, oh, so Abraham, you just said, if I don't focus upon what is will get better. And then I can focus upon the improved what is. And we say, that's what you heard us say, but that isn't what we said. And that isn't why we said it. We're not giving all of this to you so that the manifestations can just keep feeding you in a positive way. We're giving all this to you because we want you to enjoy the process of becoming, the eternal, never-ending process of becoming. We want you to stop taking score about what is. That's what hangs you up. It's what makes you want to compare with others and measure with others. If you could just Let go of the what is just a little bit. What is will change. Yes, of course it will change. But that's not why we want you to do it. We want you to do it because there's so much pleasure in the new becoming. You did hear it, even though it's hard to hear. You did hear it. And you feel less like arguing with us.
Well, I wouldn't see it like as arguing, but just trying to say how I was experiencing it. Yeah.
Just trying to explain what I'm experiencing. Yeah. And what I'm experiencing isn't what I want to experience. So why am I talking about what I'm experiencing when what I'm experiencing isn't what I want to experience? So why am I talking about what I'm experiencing when what I'm experiencing isn't what I want to experience? So why am I talking about what I'm experiencing when what I'm experiencing isn't what I want to experience? Well, I need to talk about something. Well, talk about something else. I can't. Then take a nap. Or find some way of changing the subject. It would be like being in your vehicle on your way to some destination, and now you've got 400 miles across the desert. Let's even say it's the desert and it's nighttime. When you're doing that, you're not looking out the window and saying, nothing there, nothing there, still nothing there, and there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. 400 miles of that, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's still nothing there, there's 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 nothing there. Wake up, I need to talk to you. There's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's still nothing there, there's still nothing there. This is going to take a while. There's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there isn't anything there, there's nothing 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 there, there isn't anything there, there's nothing 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 there, it's still the same old, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there hasn't been anything there in a long time, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's not, oh, there's a car, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Surely there are more interesting things to focus upon other than right where you are in many moments in time. And what is this insatiable need to explain to anyone who will listen, and mostly to yourself? It's like this, 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 it's like this. And here's this magnificent vortex with all these improvements and all of this wonderful new acknowledgement and all this wonderful thought process along the way, and all of these magnificent rendezvous with your inner being and new thoughts exploding in your mind and new experiences. It's the same. It's like this, it's like this, it's like this, it's like this. And you all don't think you're doing that, but that's what you do so much of the time. Pay attention to what you're doing and notice how often you're saying, it's like this, it's like this, it's still the same, it's still the same, it's still the same, it's still the same. Do you ever meet somebody and say, how are you? And they say, same, same, same. Or they say, same, same, it's same, same, it's, I'm the same, I'm the same, I'm the same, it's the same, it's the same. Different places, different faces, but same old crap keeps coming to me. It's the same, it's the same, it's the same, it's the same, it's the same. And meanwhile, oh, you're creating all of this, and law of attraction is responding to it, and there's so much potential for a new exhilarating thought. But when you've got that awareness, that keen awareness, you're so physical. You're so physically oriented. You're so see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, touch it. You're so accustomed to looking at what is instead of what's coming. It's still dark. It's still dark out there. 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 There have to be other things that you could think about that would be thrilling to you. Oh, we're going to have such a good time. We're going to such a beautiful place. I've heard about this place. It's going to be wonderful. We'll have a really good time when we get there. There is so much that you could be anticipating. Yes?
Yeah.
Enough?
Yes, thank you.
Really good. Really good. Because, and we want you to hear this, We really want you to hear this. We really, 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 really want you to hear this. We really want you to hear this. We really want you to hear this. We wait. We really want you to hear this. We really want you to hear this. We really want you to hear this. It's always changing, but often it's just changing to more of the same, because that's what you're looking at. It's always changing. So what you're thinking about determines whether it changes to something different or whether it just keeps changing to more of the same. But it's always changing. 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 It's changing. It's changing. It's changing. It's changing. And you could let it change to what you've been asking for, because you put all the pieces in there of what you wanted to change to. Everyone knows what you wanted to change to, but you've got to give it a rest if you wanted to change to something different, because if you keep talking about what is, it can't change to something different. It just keeps changing to the same, changing to more of what is.